For all intents and purposes, most people tend to think that Speed Duels is a dead format, and honestly, I can't blame them. For the most part, Konami's never really shown all that much love to Speed Duels, and it kinda just neglected it for a very long time. However, I want to go ahead and change that. I want to go ahead and present a brand new way to enjoy Speed Duels by presenting the brand new Speed Duels Progression Series. Taking inspiration from SEMO's iconic Progression Series, every week me and my good friend Big Bear 2000 will open up 36 packs of my very own custom-made Speed Duel packs to try and power up our decks. At the end of each episode, me and him will have a best of 3 match to decide the winner of each episode. I hope you're excited because this is the Speed Duels Progression Series. What's up guys, it's Topsy and welcome back to another episode of the SpeedDuel Progression Series. So, last episode, well, it didn't go too well for your boy Topsy. Bear came in with a Gaia strategy that absolutely blew my strategy out of the water. But you know what? I think that for today's episode, we gotta lock in, because I can't let Bear get a little too confident in himself. Jokes aside, I'm actually super excited for today's episode because we're gonna be going into midterm destruction. And this set is absolutely amazing because 3 out of the 4 strategies that came out of Midterm Destruction are really interesting and something I would like to try out. And the main strategy that I want to go ahead and get out of this set is none other than the Elemental Hero Neospatian strategy, which should be really cool. So with that being said, let's jump on over to yugioh Pro and take a look. Alright then, so here we are on the yugioh Pro site. I went ahead and went on to the actual custom pack creator part of it, just so I can go ahead and better demonstrate the rarities of each of the cards. In the comment section below, let me know, do you prefer it this way or do you want me to go back to the way I did it before? Alright, so as I mentioned, this set has quite a bit that I would absolutely love to try out in today's episode, but the main thing that I do want to go ahead and end up playing today is none other than Hero, specifically Neospatian Hero, and I feel like that deck is going to be so much fun to play. But if I know Bear, I feel like me and him might be in the same wavelength. I'm hoping not. I hope that the fossil strategy more alludes to him, but we'll see. Nevertheless, let's talk about what this set has to offer. So starting off in the secret rare section, we have 2 powerhouses of cards, MST and none other than Fossil Dyna. These 2 cards are incredibly powerful and can have entire strategies built around them, at least Fossil Dyna being a absolutely detrimental floodgate on the field, and MST being outright the best form of backward removal in all of Speed Duels. And you know what? I'm hoping that my crazy and absolutely insane luck pulls out again and we can get 1 copy of MST. I know Bear is gonna go ahead and seethe over it, but you know what? We don't care here. Moving on to the ultra rare section, there is quite a bit here as well. One of the first cards that comes to mind is none other than Paleozoic Canadia, being a phenomenal trap card that goes ahead and replaces Book of Moon in our collection and opens up some slots for our limited section. So if we could pick up a copy of Canadia, that'd be absolutely insane. We of course have Card Trooper. It's a really cool card that we could build around, and honestly, given that we want to play the Neospatian strategy, this could be kind of interesting given some of the cards in how we pull for this strategy. Pot of Avarice is a really cool card as well, a bit harder to build around but nevertheless really cool. We can't forget to talk about Sakuretsu Armor. This is another card that I would absolutely love to get a copy of. Honestly, I would be happy with today's opening if we get either a copy of Saku or a copy of MST. That's going to be more than enough for me. Other notable cards here are Dandelion. We of course also have the Fossil Dyna Geos, really powerful card as well for the fossil strategy. Fossil Dig, that's a great searcher. We have the Survival's End. This is another phenomenal card and you can build an entire strategy around that, and if you know the utility of this card, you know just how good it is. Finally, for the ultra rare section, Cup of Ace is another notable card, especially when you pair it up with Sartorius' skill that pretty much guarantees this is a pot of greed in your deck. Continuing on to the super rare section, we have a lot to talk about here as well. First notable card is Elemental Hero Prisma. Prisma is a really interesting card, especially if you pair it up with some older strategies that were legal in Speed Duels. A lot of really cool stuff that we can do here. Speaking of other powerful strategies, we have Time Stream for the fossils. This is an extremely powerful card for them, so I would love to get a copy of this if we play Fossil alongside the Fossil Warrior Knight as well. So that's 2 great cards for the fossil strategy. Other strategies that are interesting here is the Armed Dragon strategy. This actually popped off quite recently. After the release of Midterm Destruction, people started experimenting and they found that this card is really powerful, especially with the release of Battle City Finals as well. So a card to keep an eye out for. Of course, another notable card here is Granmul, one of the best forms of removal in the game. Another card that I would want to get a few copies of if we play Hero is Hero Blast. This card is so powerful and just makes a world of difference. So another really great card. Something else that I wanted to go and mention real quick is Cyberdark Cannon. Bear in particular would love to get access to just because he has a really decent Cyberdark collection. So definitely a card to consider there. Moving on to the rare section, we have the boss monster of the hero strategy with Elemental Hero Neos. We want 3 copies of this, no questions asked. Sticking with the hero strategy, other cards that I would not mind getting would be Generation Next, Convert Contact, the Oversoul in order to bring back the Neos as often as possible. We also have Galaxy Cyclone getting reprinted here, so would love to get access to this as well. Other notable cards here include the Aqua Dolphin, Weathering Soldier, Shell Knight. There's so much to go into the set that I'm super excited for. But yeah, as a whole, really excited for the high rarity stuff, and you know what? I just want to get into it. So let's get into the pack opening now.
All right, my goats. Welcome to an episode of Duels Progression Series. Today we are on MIDTERM Destruction. We're 3 episodes off, including this one, so 2 more after this one, and then we see who wins. Probably not gonna be me, but we did win last episode. Yes, we did. So no, we don't get reward or anything. We just get to say, dude, I can't even remember what I played. What did I even play? Something stupid. Oh, it was Gaia. Yeah, it was Gaia. But besides the point, we have some new skills to go on and explain here. Done by the best skill reader ever. Anyways, shouldering a destiny, feeling a good. Draw 1 less card at the beginning of the duel. Yikes. During your mid phase, you can activate this skill as a continuous spell card. So this is poppable, which means it's negatable. This card is activated. Add 1 Destiny Hero Plasma from your deck to your graveyard or graveyard to your hand. Apply the following effects. You cannot draw during the draw phase. Each Destiny Hero Plasma you control gains 100 attack for each monster in the graveyard. It's basically just like you're banking only on Plasma. Okay. Cyberdark Scheme. Once a turn, you can activate one of these skills. Return 1 face up or face down Cyberdark monster you control to the hand. Reveal it if it is face down. And if you do, immediately after the skill resolves, you can normal summon 1 Cyberdark monster, just in general. Okay. So if you have one on the field, you can normal summon twice. Once per duel. Send 1 monster card in your spell trap zone equipped to a Cyberdark Fusion monster to the graveyard, then equip one monster your opponent controls to that monster. It's actually not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Moki Madness. This is what I'm known for, apparently. If all monsters you control are Moki motherfuckers, effect monsters cannot attack the turn they are summoned. Once per duel, if you control 2 or more fairy monsters, you can place 1 Moki continuous spell from your deck face up in your spell trap zone, which is going to be like I think it is Moki Madness, isn't that what it's called? Or no, it's Smackdown. And if you do, destroy a monster you control. Once per duel, you can discard one card to fusion summon 1 Moki King from your extra deck using monsters from your hand and or field as fusion materials. Invitation to the Society. I didn't get one. If your opponent's monster is equipped with White Veil, take control of that monster while it is equipped with the White Veil. You can only attack with monsters equipped with White Veil the turn you activate White Veil. It's a whole lot of white. Speaking of that, Dig Site Inspection. Once per turn during your draw phase, before you draw, you can excavate the top card of your deck and place it on the top or bottom of the deck. After you placed a second card to the bottom of the deck. After you placed a second card to the bottom of your deck with this skill, flip this card. Okay, gotcha. So it's if you know what your next card is and it's ass, you could put it on the bottom. There might be some more implications with that one. The battle position of dice or monsters cannot be changed by trap cards or effects. We're talking about you. What the fuck? There's that one? Navigation zone or something? Magnet zone? One of those shits. Level 7 or higher dinosaur monsters on the field cannot be targeted by spell cards or effects. Dope. Once per duel, you contribute 1 Arcana Force, add 1 normal spell from your deck to your hand. Not bad. Also, for the rest of the duel, you cannot summon any monsters except Arcana Force monsters. Not as great. Elemental Hero Neos. And fusion monsters that mention Elemental Hero Neos. Oh, this is called Wise Man Neos. I thought it was White Man Nose at first. That mentions Elemental Hero Neos as material gain the following effect. Before damage calc, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to half that opponent's monster's original attack. Okay. Yeah, that's not terrible. Major and Paleontology. You can banish one card from your hand face down, then place a 1 dig counter on this skill. If a face-up fossil fusion monster you control is destroyed by card effect, you can place 1 dig counter, max 1. Once per turn during your main phase, you can remove 1 dig counter from the skill to fusion summon 1 fossil fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing materials mentioned on it from any of the graveyards. Do the fossil cards use opponent's graveyard for fusion summons? Anyways, if there's a mirror match, that'd be fun. Flip this card over when you activate this skill. Once per turn, you can apply one of these skills. Destroy 1 dinosaur or reptile monster you control, then special summon 1 dinosaur monster whose level is 1 higher from your hand or deck. You can tribute summon 1 dinosaur monster by banishing 2 dinosaurs and or reptile monsters from your graveyard instead of tributing. It is still treated as a tribute summon. Okay. I kind of like that one. Yeah, I kind of fuck with that. During your turn, when you would toss a coin for the effect of a monster or spell, once per turn for each type, you may lose half your life to declare the result instead. During the end phase of your 3rd turn, flip this card over. So we can basically just change the outcome of what it is. Okay. Straight out of Neo Space. If only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon 1 elemental hero Neos from your hand. Also, for the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon except elemental hero or Neospatian monsters. During your end phase, if a fusion monster you control is returned to the extra deck, you can special summon 1 elemental hero Neos from your deck. It's cute. It's not the worst. Okay. That is all of the motherfucking skills. Let's go and open up some motherfucking packs. Okay, Shell Knight, that is for the... Is that a fossil card? Yes, indeed, that is. Okay, we got Dynatank. I mean, this might be worth building around. Luckily, it's like maybe something you only have at 1 copy. You build a deck around it to specifically get this thing out. It's not the worst. I'm guessing Dynabase is probably what you use for that, so that's funny. They both came in the same pack. Cool. I mean, maybe that's something we could do.
Okay, so 36 packs of midterm destruction. Let's see if we can pick up some heroes. Oh man, guys, as I mentioned, I am so excited for today's set just because I absolutely love the hero strategy. And ooh, beautiful start right here. There's a copy of Neos here. There's a copy of Aqua Neos. Skull Buggy is kind of cool. Air Neos is Air Hummingbird, my bad. Air Neos is never coming to the game. But yeah, phenomenal pack right here. Let's keep, I want more packs like these. Ooh, very nice pickup right here. So we have a copy of Galaxy Cyclone, which is going to be a really nice piece of like back removal to pair up with our Cosmics or Night Beams or Dust Tornadoes. So I love the fact that we have more options now. Next is kind of cool as well, especially if we start playing a version of the deck that sends a lot of stuff to the graveyard. So definitely something worth considering. Aside from that, we do have the Gillosaurus and the Flint Cragger, which are really good pickups for Dino and for Fossil. So definitely some opening up some options for us. And finally, the Dark Neos, not bad.
Oh, Oversoul. Just summon a normal monster from the graveyard. Sure. Why not? Another one of those. Fine. I would like to see some... Oh! Y'all just busted in my pants. We got an MST, baby. So, this is an immediate main deck inclusion. And we have like a variety of back row removal now. And this right here is the best out of all of them. This is definitely pretty damn good.
Okay, so a few interesting pickups right here. So we have the Arcana Force Tempress, which is a interesting hand trap just because it negates battle damage. And this is a pretty decent option. It's going to be interesting to see if it makes any impact in our format. Additionally, Blasting Fuse is technically like removal, but it's very convoluted in the way that it works. So we'll see if either me or Bear tries to make this work. But yeah, and a few more pickups for the rock strategy. So kind of cool. Ooh, okay, I see you. Hero Blast is a phenomenal pickup for Hero, especially the Neospatian variant, just because being able to summon back our Elemental Hero Neos and then just popping something is so good. So happy to see that. Glow Neos is actually a pretty slept on Neos fusion, so happy to see that. Neospace is phenomenal. Dynabase is kind of cool as well, especially if you play the Dino deck, but you do need the fusion in order to make this work. So interesting thing to pick up right here.
White Veil, this is the White Veil deck that we're talking about that like takes your opponent's monsters and everything like that. which is a little funky spunky. What the hell's going on? We playing stun right now. We got both the secret rares. Has that happened before? I'm sure Topsy's done that like 8 times, so it doesn't fucking matter. Baby Sarasaurus, that's cool to see. That was something that we would most likely need.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so pack 10, absolutely insane. Paleo and Canadia, Galaxy Cyclone are 2 phenomenal pickups right here. So Canadia is going to be an instant staple in our decks going forward until Bear decides to hit it. I see this card going to 3 immediately. That's our second copy of Galaxy Cyclone. Again, you can never have enough back removal. Happy to see that. And yeah, honestly, such a good pack right here.
Dandelion, forbidden in TCG, forbidden in OCG. I wonder why. Oh no, you can't tribute them for a tribute summon, guys. What the fuck are we gonna do? Yeah. Yeah. Ultimate Tyranno, we did want one of those, so that is nice to see.
Okay, so that's our second copy of Gaia Plate. There's definitely like an Earth Beatdown deck here that we can build into, and Gaia Plate is not a bad boss monster to tie the deck around. However, if I do play that version of the deck, I feel like I need cards like Card Trooper, I guess Rock Bombardment, we have a few in the collection, but definitely something to keep in mind right now.
Another Shell Knight for the Dino stuff. I don't know, I remember seeing if I saw the fusions in here. There's a Canadia, which is also, it's like a Book of Moon. We did have the other Paleozoic Trap. I remember that. That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. Dude, we're getting some good cards. They're mostly like staples, kind of, for the most part, but some pretty damn good cards. Dude, playing Paleo and fucking speed duels right now, bro? Is that what we're doing right now?
Oh my goodness, that's insane. Oh my god, we have 2 of the best staples of this set, Saku and Canadia. The only thing that would make this more insane is if we picked up a copy of MST as well. Very happy with the holos so far. We've only gotten a few, but they've been bangers thus far. Oh, okay, so that's our first copy of Generation Next. Honestly, I'm cool with just one of these cards, especially because it's like a late game card to get the most utility out of. Not bad.
We might have saw that. When we see time stream, we'll look up that. Another Dandelion. What the fuck, bro? Dude, I kind of want to make like an asshole deck right now. Like, this is not helping. I'm trying to see what we could do with Dandelion. It special summons 2 fluff tokens or whatever in defense position. So this is like good at stalling out. You could do like you could do the Fool card. I don't think we got a Fool yet, but I mean, Dandelion's probably even arguably better. Unless they're playing Gaia, then holy shit, we're cooked. But if they're not playing Gaia, Dandelion is pretty solid.
Okay, wow. Okay, I was getting a little concerning there, guys. We are at the halfway point, and that is our second copy of Elemental Hero Neos. Very happy to see that. Honestly, I think that's more than enough so far to make the Neo strategy work. Now, I do want to see a few copies of Aqua Dolphin as our dedicated Neos fusion. Neospatian monster, so definitely a monster I want to keep an eye out for. Don't care about this. I think all the Arcana cards are dookie. They're not great. Kind of crazy that I'm this excited over a rare.
Weathering Soldier, that's solid. I don't know. Well, he's probably solid. Ooh, limiter reverse. Okay, so this card is just on a level, it's 1,000 or less attack. Okay, so I thought it was like level 1s and 2s or something like that, like level 3s or lowers. Pretty much because you're doing 1,000 or less attack from your graveyard. It's supposed to summon an attack position. If it changes to defense, destroy it. Yeah, honestly, not a terrible card.
Huh. So that's an interesting one. Elemental Hero Storm Neos. Honestly, I don't care too much for the triple fusions. I think they're kind of like just whatever. But I mean, it's a nice pickup, especially with the Neos already in our strategy. However, the cooler card here is actually the Skullbone. Really nice card for the Fossil Fusion strategy. It's a definitely 3-off in the deck alongside like the Skull Knight and Skull Yugioh. So those are like the main ones you want. But definitely a good pickup if you decide to pivot to the Fossil deck. But at this point, I don't think we're going to be doing that.
Dude, another Saku? What the hell's going on right now? Is it because there's like not a lot of holos in this set? I thought I saw like a decent amount of holos. I mean, the ones I paid attention to were like good. Like we're getting the ones that I basically paid attention to. This is so far probably our best opening. I'm not pogging as hard as when I got my first Night Beam, but pretty damn fucking close.
Oh my god. Holy shit, guys. Hero Blast and Elemental Hero Neos. That's our placement right there. Oh my god. I'm so happy about that. and 2 Hero Blast. Our hero deck is going to be so good. So right now, in order to make the deck so much better, we do need the Aqua Dolphin. That would be a really nice pickup for us to have a really viable and high impact like targets for the extra deck. I would also like to get a couple copies of Convert Contact, the draw card for the deck. But honestly, 3 Neos and 2 copies of Hero Blast is not a bad start whatsoever.
Another one of those. Arm Dragon level 10. What the fuck, bro? How am I summoning this? I'm not even gonna read it because I know I don't even have like Arm Dragon level whatever the fuck. I don't have it. There's our first Fool. We wanted a couple of those. Some Stall. Cup of Vase. Always heads, baby. Always. That's an auto include.
There we go. Okay, a bit late in the pack opening, but that's our first copy of Aqua Dolphin. Honestly, I'm just glad that we got at least one of them. Rares are significantly harder to pull, it seems like, but I'm very happy to see that.
Holy shit. Dude, what is this? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hollows. I'm feeling pretty all right about where we're at right now. Neos. I think we've already had a playset of Neos. Another limit reverse.
Oh, okay. Elemental Hero, Brave, and Neos. Honestly, guys, there is a variant of this deck that I'm considering playing right now that revolves around playing with Blazeman. We do have that in the collection. I can think of something wacky to do, but okay, Brave Neos. I see you. Okay, we got something working here.
All right, and we're ending it off with that thing. Okay, so this was crazy. This was probably our best opening, if I had to assume. I hope we did better than Topsy. I feel like it's hard to beat this, but knowing him, he probably has like 3 of everything or something. He got 3 MST, 1 Fossil Dino, 3 Sakus, and 3 Grand Mole or something. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm thinking about building something really mean today, just to be mean and an asshole. I'm thinking about Burn Stall. I'm thinking about bringing that back again, bringing in some cards like Saku, Grand Mole, Dandelion, Fossil Dyna. Yeah, if we play a bunch of cards that protect from Fossil Dyna or whatever, then like I think we're doing pretty all right. We're doing solid at least. Yeah, why not? And then if not, we can run some like dino stuff or something like that. But yeah, I guess it's time to go to the deck builder. That was pretty insane, and I'm excited to build a deck, definitely including some of our new cards.
Okay guys, so we are now on the last pack, and honestly, it's been a great pickup so far. I'm very happy with what we've gone so far, but honestly, we want the Comfort Contact. Let's see if we can get it. All right, Valhalla, Dark Panther, Arcana Call, Hummingbird, Tusk, Fossil Tusker, another shitty Arcana. Oh my god! Neospatial Gramble! Holy shit, what a pickup! Damn, okay. The Neospatials are looking really good right now. Can we get the Comfort Contact? Last card. No, but that's an alias. I'll take it. Okay, honestly, I'm very happy with today's opening. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, so let's quick recap. Saku, Canadia, and Storm Neos as like the notable hollows. Very happy to see those. Again, Hero Blast, 2 copies of those. Not mad at that whatsoever. We got a Brave Neos, which is kind of interesting. I'll experiment with that. We'll see if we can make that work. Grand Mole, so happy to see that. One of the best Neospatials we can have picked up. We have the next. We have 2 copies of Ian Shuffle. Happy to see those. 2 Oversouls, 2 Galaxy Cyclones. Not mad at that whatsoever. 3 Elemental Hero Neos. So elated about that. 1 a Neo Alias. Kind of sucks, but honestly, we'll take it. It's not that bad. Aqua Dolphin, unfortunately, we only got 1 copy of it, but we can make this work. What about the fusions? So we got multiple copies of Glowmoss, good. We have multiple copies of Aqua Dolphins, nice. Dark Neos, happy to see that we got those. Yeah, you know what? I'm not mad at this whatsoever. Very happy for our pickups. And yeah, this is really, really exciting. I can't wait to get deck building. Whew, okay.
Okay, so we were scheduled to do our duels on Omega. Omega's not working. We're on yugioh right now, so there's that. Second off, this is going to be my 3rd deck profile for this fucking for this thing. Reason is the first time around Topsy had audio issues. Second time around is because yugioh was acting up. So we're on EDO now, and then this is the final iteration of the deck. The decks beforehand didn't incorporate all the tools that we're going to be making use of, and the ratios have been adjusted for this build right here. We are playing Cloudy and Stun. We're going to be using the Giant Rat to get into the Fossil Dyna, or the Grand Mole as the stun aspect of the deck, as well as our stall cards here like Book of Moon, Sakuretsu Armor, and Unbreakable Spirit. Book of Moon works pretty well with Fossil Dyna, and it also allows us to protect our Cloudians when somebody tries to put them to defense. This allows us to basically put it to defense but flipped over so it's not popped since it's not in face up defense position. We're still running the 3 Zero Stratus, the 2 Acid Cloud, and we're running 1 Mother Grizzly. There is one thing that sucks though about the Mother Grizzly thing, and that's because these have to be normal summon to gain the fog counters. So that's why I'm really putting 1 in here. 3 Unbreakable Spirit will help protect our guys, 2 Sakus will help protect our guys, and we're allowed to pop our Zero Stratus. We're also now playing the 3 Squall, which will basically allow us to get, we weren't playing this beforehand the last time we ran Cloudian, so this will allow us to get more and more fog counters, activate more and more effects, and just do pretty well. We're also playing in the side deck here 3 Cyber Dragon. This is for going second. Cloudians want to go second. Mother Grizzly helps with going first, but usually you want to Squall already on the field when you do that, so you know. But 3 Cyber Dragon is good for that reason. If we're going against more and extra back row, Mystical Space Typhoon will be good for that. And then we also have Waking the Dragon, since we have, I think, around 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards that we're going to be able to set. Replacing a couple of those with Waking the Dragon or any of the monsters should help with that as well. So sorry if you hear this dog crying behind me. He is fine. He is just a baby. That is a-okay though. We're going to go ahead and get into these duels, and we're going to hopefully win with Cloudian for the first time ever and go 1 for 2. If we go 0-3, Cloudian is just never meant to be, baby.
Okay guys, so here we have today's deck, and as you can see, we are playing Neospacians, and I am so excited to pilot this deck. Essentially, the way this strategy works, it all revolves around the straight out of Neospace skill. This skill is going to do pretty much everything we need the deck to do. Not only does this skill allow us to special summon the Elemental Hero Neos, it also allows us to go ahead and contact Fusion without having to worry about losing all our materials. And the reason I say this is because straight out of Neospace, essentially what it does is that whenever one of our fusions goes back into the extra deck, it allows us to go and special summon a copy of Elemental Hero Neos straight from the deck, which is really, really awesome. So we get to get all the benefits out of summoning these guys without having to worry about losing our resources. Additionally, one of the interesting things you'll see here is that I have a little Blazeman engine in here where it gives us access to cards like Nova Master and the Brave Neos. Additionally, with cards like E and Shuffle, this pretty much allows us to have a playable hand every single time, whether it be like if we open something like Hummingbird with like E and Shuffle, we can go ahead and shuffle it back, summon out something like a Blazeman or a Neos, Elemental Neos, depending on the situation. Additionally, other cards we have here are like our Righteous Justice to get rid of a bunch of back row bear may have. We have some utility cards like the Canadia or Floodgate. Then we have some very specific cards like the Hero Blast and the Next for the strategy in itself. Hero Blast is going to allow us to deal with monsters bear has by allowing us to revive Neos or Alias from the graveyard to then pop a monster they control. Additionally, Next is a late game card that allows us to use a lot of our resources in the grave to go ahead and summon out cards like Storm Neos. So as a whole, guys, I'm super excited for today's deck. I think it's gonna perform really well. The side deck is kind of here for in case things get out of hand, but as a whole, guys, I'm feeling really good about it. So with that being said, I'll see you at the duels. Alrighty, Bear, how are you doing today, buddy?
I was gonna make the joke again about deja vu, but at this point, I don't think I can. It's just yeah, it's old now. It's already old.
Oh my god. So guys, it's been a bit of a nightmare redoing these duels. So yeah, Bear already explained it to you guys. This is now our third time trying to do these duels. First time we had no audio, second time Omega was acting weird. So now we're back to old trusty EDO. So Bear, you know, enough intros. Let's just do this, buddy.
For the love of God, let's just hope it sticks this time. Jesus.
All right, let's get it, man. Let's do this. Oh my goodness.
Are we gonna respect the die rolls from the past 2 attempts?
Yeah, you know, if I win this, I'll let you go. I'll let you go second. We'll respect
Thanks,
it.
my goat.
Oh man,
yes,
I want to go.
Perfect.
I want to go second so bad. Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh, this is. Oh my god, this is one of the worst ones yet. Holy hell. What do I do here?
You gotta shoot a message to delegates in the Discord.
Like delegates fixes. Oh god. I have a play, but I don't want to make it. That's the thing.
Just set the 3 waking dragons and pass.
Alright, I'm gonna pass. Dude,
Okay.
I don't like going second. I mean, going first here. This is terrible.
We will go. We're gonna go giant rat.
Oh, what a surprise.
Hey. This is only the second time you've seen this guy, okay?
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna go for battle.
Mm-hmm.
See that illegal sphere Karibo out of your hand?
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Gaia needs it.
All right then. Let's go ahead and okay. So we have this play, which is kind of cool. But do I want to go for it? That's the question.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Do I? There's a few things I can do right now. That
One card did that. The one extra draw did that.
Going second did that. Honestly.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I keep on opening this, so I'm gonna activate Poly.
Okay.
With Poly, we're gonna use both Glow Moss and Neos to go into Brave Neos.
Okay.
I'm gonna set one little card and enter battle. Let's go ahead and deal with
I'm
that.
assuming
giant rat.
you might have a quick play. You would have to have a quick play here, right? What quick plays do you play?
I think I'm giving you any info there, buddy.
I went against his deck before. You did have a quick play once. We're gonna attempt to activate Saku.
Okay. Oh, so you want to keep the rat? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, go for it.
I don't want to just put you off advantage.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, we drew it anyway, so. Oh my god. Oh my god.
My brother, I am gonna crush out. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh.
I had the
no.
out, but still, like it sucks that it has to be
Dude,
like
is this perfect game? Oh my fucking god, dude.
No,
Dude.
because I can still beat you.
Wait. Oh, you can. Oh,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
out it. I thought you were just
Yeah.
adding it to hand.
No.
Okay.
It would have been perfect game though.
Okay.
Yeah,
That would be so funny. That'd be pretty silly, I'm not gonna lie.
it's a lot of damage I have to
Okay.
take. I don't really want to do that.
You have an effect in hand?
Don't worry about it, okay?
Jesus Christ, what was it? Oh, it's the fucking one that it's the next card. I forgot what that shit does though.
Hold on. I might have something cool here. Oh, that's kind of a neat effect. I don't know if I'm gonna activate it, but that's kind of neat. Okay. No, we'll just do that. Okay, we're gonna activate next.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna use that. Okay.
The Moss and the Neos.
Mm-hmm. I go into the Glow Neos.
Okay, this is one that pops something, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna book that.
Okay. Yeah, all right, go ahead.
Thank you, my goat.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro, that is such ass. All right, I'm going second.
Well.
Wow.
All right, have a good one.
Wow. You are a whole
What?
ass bitch. Okay.
What are you talking about? You made me go first.
All right, so I'm gonna go and activate
You should
Rhoda.
love and respect me.
Uh-huh. Sure. All right, we're gonna activate our effect. I'm gonna special summon out Neos.
What effect did you activate?
My skill.
Oh, fuck your skill, bro.
You read the skills, brother. You should know what they do.
Honestly, I don't think I've seen you use your skill yet.
Oh yeah, I mean, because you make me go first every time.
Okay,
All right.
okay.
Now we're gonna activate Righteous Justice.
Will it allow me to chain?
Oh my lord. Okay.
Okay, so I think we're going to go for. Let's see. Which one do you go for here? I don't think you have anything over 3,000.
Okay. Battle.
No. Sure. We'll bring out Zero Strike.
Okay.
Then we will soccer.
Ugh, that's really bad. Goddamn.
Okay. We will activate. Pop that. And then we'll set one, and then we'll enter. Now we have 2 Zero Stratuses.
Oh, okay, that's how that card works. Shit's annoying. How the fuck do I get out of this one?
Okay, that's good. Okay, happy I did that. Enter.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Normal summon out
Not the dolphin.
Aqua Dolphin. Gonna activate Floodgate. Not Floodgate. The EN Shuffle.
Are you trying to floodgate, man? Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it dodges Zero Stratus pretty well.
It does. Put that back. Raw. Okay. I'm gonna enter battle and stop this goddamn loop with the Destiny End Dragoon. Holy shit.
Okay, I'll activate this.
Mm-hmm.
Set one.
Okay.
Battle phase. Attack. You're on a 2-turn clock.
Oh man.
Way to go, Cloudian.
Yep. Okay. Skill.
Okay.
Justice.
Oh, you ready for the gamble again?
Oh no. It sucks, but that is chainable.
Well, you could go for Squall if you're confident you can hit. You can, pass this. Gotta think here. You only have. You haven't used Poly yet. I'm hoping this works the way I think it does.
Okay. It did. Okay.
The Grand Mole.
Mm-hmm. We can't let you continuously get more and more fucking counters on this damn thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright, your go.
Thank you, my goat.
Uh-huh. You're an evil man, Bear.
Yeah. Floodgate.
Yep, I gave it away early.
Yeah, okay.
Uh,
Yeah, that's all I can do.
okay. We're back in this. Somehow.
You can bounce it back to my hand with Grand Mole if you want.
Oh, yeah. Great idea. Alright.
See, you got Grand Mole in the field. It's a great idea, actually. You are giving me back.
Hell nah.
You're not?
No.
Oh.
That thing's leaving one way or another.
So how would this chain first? Would this be popped by going to defense first before anything?
I believe so, because that's like a conditional thing, right? It can't be in defense mode.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, but... Okay. Alright.
A lot of damage.
Yep.
A lot of damage.
Dude, I thought I was so cooked. Oh my god. That Waking the Dragons thing was, not good for me.
That's normal summon giant rat.
Yeah.
Set a back row.
Oh, you're thinking about
How much
attacking
would
to
you take if I
Neos?
crash? Yeah, how much would I take if I
1100.
worth?
Oh, worth it. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, good thing I had this.
Yeah. God damn it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. All right. Never supposed to win.
Oh man, okay. Duel 3, buddy. Duel 3.
Duel 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Go for
Too
it.
bad. Activate Squall.
Yeah.
Set 1.
Mm-hmm.
Set 2. Normal summon that.
Okay.
Battle phase. Phase.
Okay.
Grand Mole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to Grand Mole. That's fine.
Enter.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and activate this.
Top Squall.
I can't. Oh my lord, okay. So glad I got rid of that one. Holy shit. Saku is such an annoying card.
Manga.
Okay, can we get a wee bit of damage in?
I had the other one.
No, okay. Ah, well. One could wish.
One can.
Double Saku.
One can.
You were very fortunate during your pack openings, my man. I gotta say that.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
You were very blessed.
We'll go.
The Zero Stratus. The Zero Bitches. Yeah.
Pop it.
Mm-hmm.
Add back to hand. Cool. Okay. Is that another one? Pass.
Okay. Let's go ahead and activate the effect of this. We'll pop the Squall.
Okay.
Okay, the aliens. Will he stick around this time?
Will he?
Will he? He did. Okay. Good damage. Good damage.
Okay. We got the combo.
This is the scariest version of your deck I've faced so far. How god damn it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, disgusting. We are flooding that boy.
Understandable. Go battle. Attack.
Do you have a response?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Oh. Oh. Didn't
God
work out. Yeah.
damn it! Oh my god. Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, that is unfortunate for you.
Every clean shot I have for game is just nope.
Yeah, we are getting rid of the Sidra.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it. Don't have to worry about the Grand Mole for now.
Set. Pass.
Okay. Okay, you know what? We're gonna risk. What is it? Book. Okay, that's fine. Wait, that's not fine actually. Fuck you for that. Oh my god. He had just become Neo's on field, bro. You had to do that to him?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's fine. Because we win.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
This is never meant to be.
You know,
Never meant to be.
at least, you know, this was your most competitive match with Neospace, not Neospace, with Cloudians. Oh
tried.
my god, yeah, you did. Oh
didn't
my
matter
god,
in
that
the
one is a rough one. Holy shit, man.
God damn it.
All right, bro. So go ahead and showcase us your new and improved version of Cloudian. Okay. So
Yeah, if you want to look at it, because I kind of already explained the deck to them. But
Yeah.
any takeaways from your end?
okay. So you have the double rat and one grizzly. So that's the ratios you went for with the recruiters. I don't hate it at all. Yeah, we have the pale. I'm surprised that the fossil giant did not come up that much. Granmo was a hell of a card to deal with.
Yeah,
so...
I sided it out.
Okay, I have enough normal summons in the deck for you that for where you think it's not as useful.
You do have the alias, which is one, but another thing is, I think going first, it's a bit better than going second if you already have the established board pieces. Most of my stuff to be able to beat over stuff is in trap form, so you know, the Fossil Dino is only really good with like a couple cards in here. I can book it, but I need the book. I can have Unbreakable Spirit with it, but I need to have that.
Okay.
And I do have to set that first.
I see. One thing I was going to note real quick is that I noticed that you're still not playing the Canadia in the deck.
Yeah, I think a part of that was for the Fossil Dino. It could honestly just go... I could put in a couple, and then that way it'll help me.
Yeah, just because like you're not guaranteed to always see.
Yeah,
you're not guaranteed to see the Fossil Dino, so I don't think it contradicts itself too much, and it's still a very good interaction against me. Yeah, I mean, like, I like it. I think this is non-ironically, your best version of this deck to date. It was... I genuinely thought I was going to 2-0'd, not going to lie to you, bro. After, like, Duel 2, it was once I triggered the Waking the Dragons, I'm like, oh, shit, I'm screwed. I am not going to be able to get out of this one, but I found a way out somehow, and yeah. But no, dude, non-ironically, this is a good deck. Like, I like it. This is the best showcasing for this deck so far.
Thank you, my goat.
Oh man, but yeah, good shit, man. So you already saw my deck. I can show it to you again if you want me to, but as the audience knows, I was just rolling up with my Neospatian deck. Dude, I cannot express to you just how excited I was when I was doing my pack opening, knowing that this was something I could do today. But yeah, dude, the deck rocks. It's really fun. It's very explosive when it gets going. Hero Blast is such a cool card. I love this card, and there's just like a lot of really cool Neospatian stuff that I got a chance to utilize. One of the cards, okay, so there was a point in our duel where I could have gone into Storm Neos, but you only had one back row. I'm like, there's no point in going into this. Even if it gets like booked or something, it's not worth it. But that would have been a funny one if I went into this.
True.
All right, man. So now it's time to discuss the ban list. So
Deja Vu's hitting.
Deja Vu is hitting. All right, guys. So as you all know, me and Bear have already recorded this whole episode prior in this, like, our take 2. And me and him had quite the discussion regarding the ban list. And this is essentially what we ended up concluding with. So we had a few changes of cards being removed off the ban list. Those cards being the likes of the Cyber Dragon and Windstorm of Etiqua have been released and freed from the ban list. They're no longer restricted. Alongside that, we also had some movement within the ban list. Cards of that nature are the likes of DD Warrior Lady moving from 2 to 1. We had another card that I forgot to mention off the list was Zoma the Spirit. Bear convinced me on this one. I am iffy on it, but you know what? I'll give my boy, a bone on this one. And then we have Floodgate Trap Hole moving down to 2. And that's like the big notable changes. And as for new cards getting hit onto the ban list, we have a Grand Mole to 3. We have Sakuretsu Armor to 3. We have Canadia to 2. And those are like the big changes going forward. Anything that stuck out to you this time around, or are you chill with what we have going on right now? Did you want to visit the Galaxy Cyclone potentially getting hit? It made its presence known today, but up to you.
Yeah, it did pretty good.
It put in work.
Yeah. If anything, it would just go to 3 with the rest of the generic pack removal, and then we just keep Night Beam there.
I'm cool with that. If you want to move forward with putting the Galaxy Cyclone to 3, I'm cool with that.
And to be fair, I did say this the last time we recorded this.
Yeah.
I was thinking about putting that there.
Yeah.
Not because it kicked my ass today.
No, I get that. A good back removal was just always very, very impressive, it feels like. But okay, no, I'm cool with that. I'm good with those changes. All right, man. Me and Bear talked about this, but next episode should be a fun one just because we are visiting Battle City Finals, and this is going to be a really exciting set. Bear actually helped me out with constructing this pack, so I'm sure that during his pack opening, he should be fairly excited about the stuff he's going to be getting. A lot of cool stuff is going to be going on. new support for Amazonas, new support for Dark Magician, Face Knight, Archetype. We have a lot of really cool stuff, and I'm really excited for the next one.
Yeah, and we're able to maybe some skills that we weren't able to use in the past, or some cards or decks that we weren't able to use in the past. We might have a good shot, playing here in the rare, super, and normal or common slot, which is pretty cool. So that opens up a lot, and hopefully we're able to at least. I am guaranteeing everybody that I'm playing something new next week. I failed this deck twice, and now for the third time, but. I think I did a little bit more justice this time around.
Oh, 100%.
Maybe a little bit. And that was the main goal. Because, although I may not be able to win this season, this is helping me be able to understand the formats better, being able to understand the decks that I do know a little bit better. And then the more decks I try out in the future, aka just these next 2 episodes, I'll be able to understand going forward into the next season as well.
Yeah, and that's all we can really ask for. So really, really cool stuff. All right.
Some silly stuff like this.
Yep. Oh man. All right, guys, and with that, if you guys did end up enjoying today's episode and would like to support the channel, then I would really appreciate if you could leave a like and subscribe. But with all that being said, we'll catch you on the next one. See you guys.